Yo, what's up guys, it's Super Electivire here, and I'll be bringing you my third video for this team, and it's essentially going to be a team in which I'm going to be doing the Mega Venusaur once again, and yeah, it's like this is actually the third video if you checked out the other ones, but it's pretty interesting because it's my third one because the second one, I forgot that I uploaded the first one, and during the second one, I realized that, dang, this guy actually gets Swords Dance. I totally forgot. So, yeah. It's essentially going to be having Swords Dance now over his previous moves. So, yeah, we'll just go take a look at this battle. Not much to it, just a battle. It took a long time to load. Alright, so this is OU, and this team does not look very OU. I mean, you do have that Mega Gallade there. I'm gonna assume Weavile is gonna be his physical sweeper. Well, he's got a ton of physical pokes on his team. I'm gonna assume Scissor is the Defogger. Honchkrow is gonna be his physical attacker. Frostlass maybe a lead. Camera may be a lead as well. I'm not sure whether it's a Mega Camera or Mega Gallade, because in OU, basically you need both of them. So for Weavile, I'm going to need my Heatran. It's Scarf, so I believe it outspeeds Weavile. It's got, you know, decent speed with Scarf. Although Weavile is pretty fast. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I can actually outspeed with it, though. I do have Keldeo, though, so that's good. Against that Honchkrow, Zapdos is going to be very good. And then, of course, I do have... No, I don't have the Soda Edge on that guy. Okay, for Scissor, I do have Heatran, and then I do have Fire Blast and Garchomp. Same for Frostlass. So Heatran and Garchomp are going to be really good in this battle. Zapdos is going to be good as well. Camerupt, we're going to need Keldeo, and Gallade, we're going to need... I don't know. I don't really have anything for Gallade. That's not very good. I'll have to just try with Venusaur then. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and lead with Garchomp. And we will try setting up Stealth Rock since they seem to hurt his team a lot. It hits not only his Frostlass, but also his Honchkrow and his Weavile for super effective damage. So yeah, that should do good damage. He does send in his Scissor first. I do have Fire Blast, which is really good. I'm not really sure why he sends in Scissor first. Maybe it's a banned U-turn. Not sure. I basically need to get rid of Scissor because that can take a lot of hits for many of his other Pokemon, which is why I'm going to go for Fire Blast first over Stealth Rock, even though Stealth Rock will come in handy over the long run. And then, of course, Fire Blast is there just in case he decides to switch into Frostlass. Okay, so just going to go ahead and take out that Scissor right off turn 1, which is very good. Because that Scissor will basically it wall Zapdos. Well, actually, no, I don't know if it walls Zapdos, but basically, he can switch into Scissor into a lot of his Pokemon, such as, you know, in case, you know, I have Ice on Honchkrow or something like that, you know. He's gonna go ahead and go into Frostlass. I'm gonna assume he's gonna go for an Ice move. And I'm gonna go straight into Umbreon for that special defense. I'm gonna go with the Toxic just in case it's a Destiny not set. Or a Destiny Bond set. Sorry, too much reading for me. And then, of course, if it is Hazards, I'll need to be going with the Fog soon because my team does... I mean, it does okay with Hazards, but, you know, Spikes takes a huge chunk off of everybody. Alright, so it is a Hail set. I don't really see much weather, let alone hail. So I'm really unsure of, you know, these weather sets that... you know, aren't too common nowadays, especially in OU. You almost never see Frostlass in OU. I don't even know what tier it is. I believe it's like, oh, dang, are you serious? I don't even know what tier it is in, but I believe, I'm going to go with Witch to heal, but I believe Frostlass is in UU or RU. Oh, it's in BL2, okay, that's even lower. But he's going to keep going with Ice Beam. I'm going to go heal. he does not have his scissor anymore, which means that he doesn't have anything to switch into toxic, because I could basically wear down almost anything, especially since he's got his own hail working against him. I'm gonna assume that is 2 turns left. Are you serious? How do you miss 2 toxics in a row? Hiya. Well, we'll just have to try again. He decides to just keep going with Ice Beams, and that critical hit does not. Are you serious? What the? Oh, Snow Cloak. Yeah. Your evasiveness is raised in hail. Duh. Wow. Okay. I was wondering there, because 3 toxics in a row is, or not in a row, because I wish, but like 3 toxics missing is pretty difficult to achieve, I suppose. He decides to keep going with Ice Beam. I'm not really sure, because it's not Specs or Scarf, because they did use Hail. So I can't really tell what set this guy's running. It seems like it is, let's see, how many turns of Hail? No. Let's see, that was 1 turn, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so that was, yeah, so he's not holding the, what do you call it? I forgot, Icy Rock? Was it Icy Rock? I'm not really sure which item prolongs hail. I'm gonna assume it's Icy Rock, but he's not holding Icy Rock. Oh, I already had a wish. Oops. Totally forgot. But it looks like they're gonna keep going with Ice Beam. I'm going to switch into something that can take an Ice Beam. And it seems like they don't have any moves that can threaten my Keldeo, so I'm just gonna switch into my Keldeo, go with Substitute. I do have leftovers, and then I can take this Ice Beam easy. I do have leftovers for the hail, and that poison is going to be doing a ton, so I'm just going to stall out the poison using Substitute and then keep Calm Minding, and we'll just see what other moves they have. I'm going to assume they have Shadow Ball, which would mean that this is all in vain, but I could always just switch into my Umbreon and then go with the Wish or something to get back. Now, I do not see my Venusaur doing too much in this battle. Whoa, Psychic. Okay. Gee. Wow. Okay. Kinda sucks how Hail goes before leftovers and stuff, but that did well, I wouldn't say that did too much because that's only 15%, but still, Substitute ended up killing me. So I'm gonna go to Protect and kill this Frostlass because that just sucked. And it seems like they have 1 more turn of Hail left. Should kill the Frostlass, get rid of all Hail, and yeah, that was not a very smart play. I'm now at 100%. I was now at 100%. That did take out my Keldeo, so against Camerupt, I am literally dead. I could go with Venusaur, although he does have higher defense. I believe. No, wait, no, it's higher special defense, right? Yeah, higher special defense. But I think Venusaur. I think I'll just use Venusaur for that. Just just to use him. I'm gonna go Toxic. Let's see. This guy might run Low Kick. I don't really see Low Kick. I don't really see him using Low Kick since I'm not actually sure whether that will actually do more damage. I would assume it would, but I'm really unsure. Okay, Brick Break. Most run Low Kick, I believe, because stuff in OU can get pretty heavy. But of course, that works too. Brick Break certainly works. It's just more reliable over Low Kick. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Wish and scout out what he's going to do. Whoa, he has X-Scissor also. Okay. I'm just going to keep stalling out the poison, go to Protect. You do not often see X-Scissor Weevil. I believe they run Sword Stance over X-Scissor. Excuse me. So yeah, but I need to Protect, otherwise I'm dead. He's going to keep going for the X-Scissor, so I will probably go straight into my Heatran. I'm going to assume they're going to stay in once I get into my Heatran. I'm going to assume that they're going to stay in to go for the Brick Break, but I am Scarf, so I should be able to outspeed, and Brick Break won't kill me anyway, so I'll be fine. I do I resist X-Scissor by 4 times, so that's going to do absolutely nothing. It's going to come, it's going to do only 6%, and I'm going to go for Flamethrower for reliability. Actually, Overheat will do more damage, but I think we'll try, I think, excuse me, I think we will just go for Overheat just because it will do more damage to Camerupt and Gallade. And if he switches, then I really don't need my heat trend for anything else. Although that earth power could come in handy. So I think I'm just going to try overheat just in case he goes into his Honchkrow afterwards. Because I don't see that his Honchkrow can do anything to me. To be honest, he'll probably switch into his camera and go for the earth ground attack. Whereas I could just go into my Zapdos, take that ground attack. And yeah, basically just get a free switch in. So that would probably be the best option. If he goes into Gallade, which is another great option, I can switch into my Zapdos. No, I need Zapdos for Honchkrow. I switch into my Venusaur, hoping that it can take a hit. Okay, so he decides to go to Honchkrow. I'm going to overheat one more time, just because I don't think Honchkrow can do anything to me. Actually, this game might learn a superpower. I believe it actually does get a superpower, but I should be able to survive it. This does only 38%, so I'm going to need to switch. It does have superpower, and that does a huge chunk of damage, actually. But that's okay, because I survived. And I'm going to go straight into my Garchomp to get that rough skin, lowers attack and defense more, and then set up Stealth Rock on the switch. Or I could go with Earthquake on the switch, because it will hurt Gallade and Camerupt, whereas Stealth Rock might not be the best option, but if he switches, Stealth Rock would still be pretty good. He just has to go for Night Slash instead. Maybe he doesn't want to attack and defense lowered, but I think I'm going to go for Stealth Rock just in case he just does decide to switch. And it will provide extra damage against Gallade and against Camerupt, so I don't think Umbreon can survive in Dream Punch from Omega Gallade, so I don't think that I can Toxic. I was going to say I could Toxic, and then when he goes after Stealth Rock, I should be able to beat his Gallade faster, but, you know, I don't think that Umbreon can actually survive an attack from Gallade. Giga Impact, critical hit. Dang. That's just unlucky. That's just unlucky. Well, I do have Toxic on Zapdos, so I'm okay. I think, oh dang, that crit mattered. I'm pretty sure that crit mattered. I'm just gonna go into Venusaur and then use his Swords Dance potential, and then go with. Actually, I don't even have anything really, but he does have -1 defense, so I should be okay. But I'm gonna probably go into Petal Blizzard. So yeah, it's never a good idea to use Giga Impact because you have to recharge if you're still alive. So unless you're like the last Pokemon there, then it's completely not worth it. Even if you're the last one there, it's not worth it because you still have to deal with the rest of their team. Unless it's like 1 versus 1 and that Giga Impact will kill. Literally, you just don't want that extra, you literally just don't want that, what do you call it? The recharging turn. So, honestly, Giga Impact is not a good move to run. I know some people actually do run Hyper Beam Sylveon for the Pixelate and stuff, but, you know, that's more like, that's for Choice Spec set. So, yeah. I'm gonna assume this guy's gonna have a Psychic move, maybe Psycho Cut or something, but I should be able to take it. And then Knockoff is gonna be a really strong attack, 120, 130 base power, and it will actually no. Actually, Petal Blizzard does get stabbed, so I'm not sure whether I want to run Petal Blizzard. I think I'm just gonna go with Knockoff, just in case it's a Mega Camerupt. Because, you know, Camerupt by itself is pretty much only good as a Stealth Rock lead. Yeah, see, this guy's not a Mega. So that actually only does 58%. It did not knock off an item, which is why it did not do that much. Petal Blizzard would have killed, but why did this guy not Mega Evolve? I don't know. So yeah, if I went for Petal Blizzard, that would have easily killed. And then I could have gone for Earthquake on that Camerupt, because I am faster, I believe. But, yeah, that was just a bad move. I still want to see how much it does on the Camerupt, though, so I'm just going to switch and not sack it, so. Yeah, because I just want to see how much damage a non-boosted, Earthquake will do against Camerupt. Probably not too much, to be honest, but I'm going to assume maybe 30. Whoa, that predicts. That's okay. I believe Heatran outspeed because this is a regular Gallade, so I'm going to go into Heatran and then go for the let's see. I think I'll go for. Well, I know this guy has a good special defense, so I think I'm gonna go for Overheat just to go for the most powerful move I have access to, because he does have a higher special defense. So even though his special defense is lowered, I think that Earth Power, Earth Power should be able to kill though, because Gallade is, because Gallade's already at 36%, so I should be okay. But either way, I'm just gonna go for Overheat and basically decimate this guy. And I think I'm gonna sack my heat. Nah, I don't know what to do. I kind of want to use my Venusaur though. Yeah, but yeah, I just want to see how much that Venusaur actually does. I should be able to win using any of these guys. So I'm just gonna be weird and do this. But yeah, this camera up is probably gonna go for a ground attack actually. So I'm going to Zapdos. He is a Mega camera up, and he does do another prediction. Like what? And I'm gonna go ahead and go for. Let's see. I can't use Discharge. I can't use. Well, my only option is Toxic basically, but yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna use Toxic. This Toxic will basically wear this guy down until he can't. But I really want to see how much that Venusaur does, so I'm gonna go with the. I don't know, the Fog. I really don't know. Nobody likes Stealth Rocks anyways. But Camera actually has good special attack, I believe. Oh wait, no, yeah, not really. Maybe they run mixed. I'm not sure. But let's see how much damage I can do. He does have 100 defense, although it does have 70 HP. So I'm gonna go ahead and just see how much my Earthquake will do. Heatran will probably have like a 100% chance to obliterate the camera after my after Toxic plus Earthquake. So yeah, but Swords Dance Venusaur is honestly really good, I think, because that Swords Dance would have killed that Mega Gallade, or not Mega Gallade, the regular Gallade. Then I probably would not have survived the camera special attack. Whoa, that damage! Dang! That did a lot. That did a lot. Wow, that's better than I thought. So actually, if I had gone for the Petal Blizzard, could have beat that Gallade, then Camerupt would have easily been beaten. But Honchkrow outspeeds, I believe. And then he would have gone for the Giga Imp. Oh no. Yeah, Honchkrow outspeeds, I believe. I'm going to assume they're running max speed. If they're not, then that's kind of dumb. Well, no, that's not even that dumb. But like, if you run max speed Honchkrow, then it just, it only has 71 base speed. I believe there are some specific EVs that you have to run. I don't know though. But I believe that if I outsped that Honchkrow, I could have won, actually. Just using Swords Dance Mega Venusaur, if I'd gone for that Petal Blizzard, so yeah. But, thanks for watching, guys. Swords Dance Venusaur, definitely try it out. I want to see somebody post a replay of that or something. It has great potential, and I really like using Setup Venusaur, because most people expect, like, Sub-Seed or something else, defensive, toxic, whatever. Most people do not expect this kind of set, and it's really fun to use. So, yeah, definitely try it out. And I think that's it for this Venusaur set. We did do a ton of battles with this guy. I think we'll move on to Charizard. I do have like 10 Charizard teams, so yeah. But we'll be doing some more OU with that Charizard. And yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. See you guys later. Like, subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.